going on, man? You tuned into a brand new episode of the Straight Facts Podcast. Usually you see me by myself, but we got somebody doing this motherfucker, bro. Introduce yourself, man.
What's up, everybody? My name is Jordan. This is one of his youngest brothers. Yeah.
We decided to do a podcast together. I think I talked to him in one of my episodes about how fucking hard it is to like podcast by yourself. And sometimes like we feel like we can do it by ourselves. That's usually our pride and our ego in a way. But like I did it for so long by myself though, bro. But I took a break for a long fucking time, and that played a vital role in it. But for the most part, dog, like I knew that, you know, eventually I want to have like a co-host on the side of me. You know what I mean? I talked about it a lot. Like I said in a previous episode, and I talked about it with people that usually ask me, like, bro, what's going on with the podcast? Like,
yeah,
what's going on with it? You dropped the episode, I haven't seen you, like, what you doing? Like, what you got going on? And bro, I had a lot of shit going on, like, 2 years ago. That was my last fucking episode. My last fucking episode was 2 years ago, bro. A lot has changed, a lot has transpired in 2 years, dog. It was a lot. You know, motherfucking went through a lot, man, but you know, I'm standing here in 2026. I made a promise to myself that I was going to get back active in this space because I really love this space. It was something I really love to do. It was one of my favorite hobbies. But like most things, you know, life sometimes get in the way of, you know, some of the things you love to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I definitely just have to take a break from this shit, bro. But what you been up to, though, dog?
Nothing, bro. Honestly, just working. Recently just graduated from college, moved back down here. Now I'm a traditional negotiator at a big company called Dead Blue.
Dead Blue. So, bro, what was that whole process of you, like, when you graduated from college and shit? Because I remember when I first moved down here, which was 4 years ago, you was back and forth. You was in college in Texas, right?
Yeah, I went to, when I came down here, my whole life, bro, I've been in like 7, 8 different colleges. so like I've been like 2000, I graduated high school 2016.
Yeah.
Remember I went to NDSCS 2016.
Yeah.
Dropped out 2017. Was out of school for like 2 years. Then went back spring 2020. And I went,
the fuck up, right? Let's go back.
I've been in like 7, 8 different colleges, bro.
Okay, so I had a birthday. I spent a birthday down here 1 year. Bro had his crib and shit. Bro had me on a motherfucking air mattress. But we had a good time, dog. But for you to say, because I know you said you took off 2 years from school and then you ended up going back.
Yeah.
I knew within that space, like you had whip, job, crib, and like next thing you know, you turned around and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go back to school and do it all over again."
Yeah.
Now standing here, you know, as a college grad and being out of school now, it's like my question to you is: was it worth it dropping everything and going back? Like, did that make you who you are today, or is it any like sense of regret of that? Because that's crazy, bro. Ain't too many people would go to school, stop going to school, then 2 years later go to school. If they do go to school 2 years later, they signing up to like some online shit. Like you actually left and stayed on campus, and I think you pursued football too.
Yeah.
So is there any sense of regret, bro, or that shit was like that's how it should have been?
That's how I should have been. I don't got no regrets of what I did, bro. Only thing that I could have said was, only thing I could have did different was just how I went about it. You know, I went about it a terrible way. You know what I mean? That's when I had to broke the lease on the apartment. You know, I could have went a different type of way with that by paying my lease off early. But I was just chasing the dream. And that's like the biggest thing right now that people, you know what I mean? You got to make sacrifices. I think that was my biggest sacrifice that I did. And that's it. I ain't got no regrets for it, bro. I'm glad that I went to Navarro Community College. I'm glad I left Navarro, went to Central State at HBCU.
Yeah.
I met great people there.
Yeah.
And I don't regret nothing.
See, that's the gimme in it too, though, dog. Because a lot of people may look at, you know, because I relocated or whatever, and I honestly feel like I wish I would have did some things differently. I mean, I'm proud of where I'm at today, but the way I moved when I moved down here, like, I feel like I moved down here off of just like faith and basically broken promises. Like I felt like coming down here, it was gonna be smooth sailing. I don't know what the fuck made me think that, bro, but like I feel like it was gonna be smooth sailing. I feel like it was gonna be smooth sailing, but I went through a lot of hiccups though, and that played a role in why I took the break that I took from podcasting. Because prior to coming down here, like, nigga, I was on a roll, I was on the street, and then when I moved down here, I was doing pretty good. I had some guests, I appeared on some podcasts. You appeared on a couple of my episodes in my podcast.
Yeah. That's when.
Oh, you said what you want to say.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, what made you like just stop? Everybody have their reasons, but like, what was your biggest reason why, I'm gonna just fall back off here and give you a break? 'Cause I think the last episode you probably dropped was it 2021? 22?
23. I think it was 23.
3 years later now.
It's 23. What made me stop, dog, and what made me put a halt on it is I was dealing with a lot of personal things in my personal life, dog. I was dealing with no lie to put it all on the table. I was dealing with depression. I was dealing with feeling like I kind of lost my spark in it. I was dealing with, shit that you go through things that they don't talk about, like when you relocate, because when you relocate, people got this, like when people relocate, some people relocate and put out this image or this picture where it's just like sunshine and rainbows. They don't talk about the dark side of relocating and leaving somewhere you're comfortable at and going somewhere where you're uncomfortable at. I mean, in life, that's a good like move or a good thing to go by, as far as like, they always push that in order to be successful, you got to become uncomfortable.
Yeah. I just like to say, like, you got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
That's basically at the same. That's what they push. But at the same time, I just feel like they kind of like, they ignore I feel like saying that makes everybody hopeful, as far as like they get to thinking that, oh shit, I'm supposed to be like this and it's supposed to get like this and I'm supposed to, maneuver through this because this the uncomfortable phase. But they don't talk about the dark side of the uncomfortable phase.
Yeah. Honestly,
there's a fucking dark side in it that nobody really talk about, because when everybody relocated, they want you to automatically think that now they just live in a dream, or they just stress free, everything is just perfect now. But when you leave it somewhere you're comfortable at and going somewhere you uncomfortable at, dog, ain't nothing stress free about that. You're gonna go through some shit. So I went through a lot of shit within those 2 years. In my opinion, bro, and I was just talking to my girl about this not too long ago, I feel like life didn't get good as far as my relocation until damn near 2 years ago, bro. Which was like, what, 24? 24 was probably, that's when shit started to pick up and everything started to be good. So if you sit back and think about it, I moved down here in 22. 21 to be exact, the 31st of December, 2021. But, I mean, we're going to say 22, that's only one day. So it took me 2 years, bro, to get to a point where I was just like, okay, I'm good. This is where I want to be. You know what I mean? Like, this is my life now. I'm good. It took a long ass time.
With me, bro, I think I'm comfortable with living down here, but I never really had that longevity of experience living down here. I was bouncing so much around back and forth, like coming from here to there to this and there. Like I never really had like my mind all the way made up until this summer. Like, this is what I gotta do. This is how I gotta do it. This is how I gotta maneuver. Ain't no college no more now. I just waking up 9 to 5 now. Yeah. Rent doing it first. Nothing else. Electric bills is doing it first. Wi-Fi still do.
Like I said, bro, that's the hard part. That's what they don't talk about.
And that's the hard part, trying to develop by leaving college and being able to, like, okay, in college, bro, you can stay at 3, 4, 5 in the morning, you straight. Yeah. But now it's like you gotta really set your life into a great arrow, bro, to go straight, because like you can't go left no more, you can't go right. Like you can mess, you can't. It's like now it's to the point where I'm so old now, like you can't mess up. Yeah, like you can't mess up.
Ain't nobody coming to save you.
Ain't nobody coming to save you,
bro. And that's the thing, like, especially when you live alone. Yes. So especially like when you living alone, like I experienced living with somebody for years, and we end up splitting, and I was living alone. Nigga, that first year of split, nigga, I went through a whole lot of shit financially, because when you got a partner, when you living with somebody and y'all breaking shit down together, if that's you paying all the rent and she paying all the bills, or she paying all the rent and you paying all the bills, now when you by yourself, nigga, that shit solely drops on you. That's on you now. That's on your plate.
Everything just drops on you.
So it's like
when I once figured that out, bro. In November, when I woke up like,
damn.
This all due. Like, this all due. I gotta go through this and this and that and that. Cause you know when I first moved out here, bro, my first apartment was $1,000.
Yeah, shit was different then.
Everything was different. Now
shit was completely different. Now shit just like expensive as fuck. But it's like if you sit back and you think about it, you pay for what you get though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It depends on where you stand at too.
Yeah, you pay for what you get. Yeah. So it's like we live in, not to toot, our horns, but you live in luxury. Yeah. I live in a luxury apartment as well. So it's like you gonna get what you pay for.
Absolutely.
But like to go back to the update of me getting back into podcasting and shit like that, I missed it, dog. But I remember it was hella times where I've been wanting to jump out there and do it. It used to hit me all the time, like, bro.
All the time.
Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get to it. And it's like,
time.
I remember I never believed in the perfect time, but now I kind of believe that, bro. I believe this was the perfect time. We had that conversation on New Year's Eve and said we was gonna do this shit and we was gonna go all in it. Like I already knew right then and there, like, okay, I'm ready to do this shit. Like let's make this happen. Let's do it. So this the first episode, dog, of mini. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it. It ain't just so y'all just used to me being the sole proprietor and the sole owner of Straight Facts Podcast, and now you're gonna see me with Jig. He's the new host of Straight Facts Podcast. So, we got major plans, bro, for this podcast. Like, we want to bring guests in. You know what I mean? We definitely going to give y'all a podcast with all of us together. Eventually, when we get to that point where I can get all the brothers in one room and we make that shit happen. We know how difficult that is because everybody be on their own time and everybody be doing their own thing. But, we want to definitely give y'all that episode when we all get together and we
that'll be a crazy
highlight.
episode.
It is gonna be a crazy episode. I think that's gonna be like damn near the highlight of this season. You know what I mean? Doing the episode with all the brothers. I want to get an episode with our parents. I know that's gonna be a challenge. I know we can get moms for sure.
It's really just Pops.
It's Pops, but shout out to Pops.
Yeah, shout out to Pop.
But my plans for this podcast, dog, is to be more consistent. I want to be more consistent with it. I want to be more engaging with it. And what I mean about engaging, we plan on reaching out to people, asking them if they got any questions they want to ask us. We going to be able to answer that on every episode. I want to be more engaging, even get in the algorithm of TikTok. I feel like, TikTok and Threads is the move. You touch so many people on those two platforms. You really don't touch much people on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram and Facebook is really just fucking... I don't spend too much time on that shit.
I think
I don't really
Instagram and Facebook is like for family now. Like,
yeah.
We want to see your family and we just want to post random pictures, but like, yeah.
That shit really ain't entertaining to me no more. Instagram is not entertainment shit. Twitter is porno. All this shit.
It is. I was at work trying to scroll, look through a bet, bro.
You can't get on that shit at work, bro.
I had to get off and like, let me get off.
You can't get on that shit at work, bro. You get on motherfucking you get on fucking Twitter at work, bro. You gotta usually be like in a bathroom. When you got cubicles at your job?
No, it's like we get all like
on a big ass open room.
Yeah, a open room.
Bro, I not ever seen you ever. I don't think I was gonna be able to picture you being in that type of work environment, bro. You give me warehouse vibes, dog.
Yeah, and I did the warehouse, bro. Like before I got this job, but like I don't know. I just went out there and just went fishing, bro. And then,
what made you like for something that you never really had no experience in doing? Like, what made you just jump out there and decide to do a call center, bro?
Honestly, bro, to be honestly with you, I just saw it on LinkedIn and I applied. I won't even lie to you. That's the first thing I did. I promise you. Now, when I went into the interview and I really like explained myself, like what can I bring to the company, they liked me. So now, when I first went into work, bro, I think like it was very difficult. Like when I first tried to like learn everything the ropes in. Yeah. It helps you fix your vocabulary. It helps you fix your temper. It helps you fix your not having to explode because it's numerous of times where things that go left at work, being on the phone with different type of creditors, bro. But like, When I first started, bro, I ended up with 19 settlements. Second month, I ended up with 21. Third month, I ended up with 31. This month, bro, I'm gonna end with 80.
Getting to the bag, man.
So my thing is just be consistent with this job, bro, and I learned something new.
Bro, you know what's crazy though? Your 2026 is like full of something new. Because I mean, like, this your first time in a podcasting space. I remember you had some shit called Questions.
Yeah, I had
a couple years back.
Yeah, definitely did.
That's what, for me, honestly, that's what made me feel like you will be a good fit in being a host on this podcast, bro. Because like you already got experience of reaching people and answering certain questions, and you already got the experience of doing that. So it's like this is gonna be 2026 is a new year for you in general because of not just you working in the job that you working in now, but at the same time like you putting your foot in the podcast especially, and that's good. Like,
and everybody was shit like. Everybody bro, when I was in school, I used to do the little questions thing. And they like, when you go come to the podcast, I said, I'm waiting for my big brother.
That's a straight facts was popping.
I ain't never wanted to do it though. I'm like, they like, what you? I'm like, nah, they like, you got some great questions. Like, yeah, bro, I'm just waiting on my brother. And then once you came for New Year's, bro, I walked in the crib and you like, let's just do this shit, bro.
The thing is with the podcasting space, for anybody that ever wanted to get involved in and stuff like that, it's a turtle race, bro. Like, you can't expect to, like for me, I went missing for 2 years, bro. I can't expect the fans to still love me. Would they still love? That'd be awesome if they did. But at the same time, it's just like I can't expect motherfuckers to love me off 1 or 2 episodes. Like motherfuckers probably won't catch on until a whole season is done. But I'm telling you, bro, like I'm back and this shit's finna get this shit finna be fire.
Finna get wicked.
I'm in a good mental space. You know, I'm in a good mental head space. I'm in a good space in life in general, bro. So it's like that was one of the I just wasn't in a good space in life when I quit this shit, when I didn't want to do it no more. But now it's just like I'm in a space where, you know, I'm ready to, you know, get this shit going and have longevity, you know, and see the things that I seen when I first started getting into this, like.
Yeah, I remember when you first started.
Bro, I had plans like a motherfucker. Like I had goals like a motherfucker, but it was just like
I'm like, when you came with the name and you came with the what you go like your podcast. It was there.
My
bro.
shit was popping, bro.
It was popping. You know, you know, like you say, bro. You know, you lose. You want to talk about the dark days.
Yeah, you lose the fun in the shit when you're going through certain shit in life, dog. That's why it's best to keep God on your side, bro. Straight prayed up, and just know that every L is a lesson. That's what the L stands for. It stands for lesson.
So learn.
Yeah, so it's like, I took enough on, bro. I took 2 years worth of L's. So it's like I'm extremely focused now, and I definitely know what I want now. So it's like, it's going to be a good transition. This is going to be a different situation. Like, what's your plans as far as like, not even just what's your plans, bro. Like, what made you feel like you was confident to actually be in this space?
Honestly, bro, like, I like talking a lot, bro.
Yeah.
I like really talking, and I can capitalize off a lot of different things that you probably went through.
Yeah.
And you can capitalize on some things that I probably went through, and just really talking to the fans, bro. Mm-hmm. Honestly, like my biggest plan to bring to this podcast is a great fan base, numerous of different topics, bro, and honestly, consistency. Keep going. And we ain't stopping.
We ain't stopping, bro.
Like
we doing our big one.
We going fast and furious, bro. We ain't doing no stopping. We going all the way in, because this is something that I've been asking you about.
Yeah.
He can show you all the messages.
Bro, he was on it. I ain't gonna even lie.
He can show y'all everything.
He was on it, like seriously.
I just seen so much in my big brother, because it's like this something that I knew that he was destined for. Just like he knew I was good in football, bro. You destined to that. That's something that you're going to do. I knew this was something that he can do and capitalize very big on.
Yeah.
So now it was just like, that's why I kept pushing, man. But when we go record. Now, I never knew I was going to be a part of the podcast. I'm just excited to be on it. But like, I'm just proud my brother came out of that side.
Out of that funk, man. That's another thing I kind of want to touch on, like, because a lot of people, they walk around and you would never think that they really like going through shit. Like within those 2 years, bro, I was traveling. I went out the country. I was traveling like a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Like I was partying. I was just doing all types of shit. But the whole time, nigga was just like unhappy, bro, with just how life was going for myself. Like it was a big ass transition, dog. You know, to go from where you're comfortable at in Milwaukee and to go down here, and it's like everything just changed, bro. Like everything, it was just different. It was just a different situation. It had nothing to do with my girl or anything like that, but it just had everything to do with me just trying to adapt to my new environment, dog. And that shit took me 2 years. Cause nigga, that first year I was wanting to go back home, bro. Bullshit.
Man, I moved out.
I better go back home, shit. But now this home, bro. I will never move back to Milwaukee. I ain't talking down on y'all city. I know that some of y'all never leaving. That's where y'all like to be at. You know, y'all love Milwaukee. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool. That's just not. I don't have a love for it. So it's like where I'm at right now. I love living in Texas. I love living in Dallas. I feel like I'm in a whole nother area in my life, and I feel like I would never reach the area I'm at in my life if I didn't come down here and go through the things I went through.
Absolutely.
I was stupid, dumb comfortable in Milwaukee, so like my feet was up. Like I was comfortable as a motherfucker. So I think that's what kind of drove me into that little funk for those 2 years, bro, because
you were so comfortable.
My feet was up the whole time. And then I get down here, nigga, my feet on the motherfucking ground. And I had to move and groove. I had to do all types of shit, dog. And it was just different. You know what I mean? But leading up to, you know, wanting to drop an episode or whatever, I just knew right then and there, if I ever got back on the mics, I needed a host, bro. I needed another co-host, bro. If I ever was gonna do this shit again, I wasn't doing it by myself. If I was led to do it by myself, I wouldn't even do it no more. Real shit. If I was gonna do some shit like this by myself again, I would have did some Twitch shit or something. Or some chat shit or something. Something like that. You know, the stream shit, some shit like that. Yeah. But I don't even play the games that motherfuckers play in stream. So like I don't even know how successful I was gonna be in that. But like I was just confident that I wasn't going back on the mics by myself, bro. Like that just wasn't something I wanted to do. You know what I mean? But, you know, this is our first episode, dog. Like I said, bro, we got more shit coming, more episodes coming. This is gonna be, you know, a great season, dog. I just know I can feel it's gonna be a great season. Cause I ain't doing this shit by myself, bro.
And we going fast and furious, ain't no stopping.
Before we get out of here, bro, who going to the bowl?
Oh, Chicago Bears going to the bowl. We got the Rams today. We got the Rams coming to Soldier Field. So, you know, the Rams, that's California. That's that good weather. Sunny sun, you know what I'm saying? And palm trees. We come from where you don't see the grass.
Hey, listen, dude, him and my other brother, they die-hard Bears fan. I ain't really a die-hard fan of no team. I'm only going for the fuck win, bro. Yeah. Like, that's about Patriots my team right now.
Man, you like,
bro, hey, man, we see y'all again next week, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Episode 1 done. You know what I mean? We out.
Gone.